Welcome back to HU16 Live at 5. I'm here with a special guest. This is Hallie Height, the president of the Student Association here at Harding, and we're glad to have you here today because there's some big things going on right now in the Student Association. Can you just explain what is going on?
Yeah, so my time is up basically, and so we are electing new officers this year for the SA, and I'm really excited. Today in chapel, I got to interview the new presidential candidates, and they were all excellent. And elections are going to be this Wednesday at 8 a.m. through Thursday at 8 a.m., so it's going to be a tight race in a lot of areas, so I'm really excited.
Sounds great. And I want to know what positions are up for election, as this election process begins. Who's going to be elected position-wise? I know you said president. What else do we have?
So all positions go up for election at the year. So we have president, vice president, treasurer, and secretary, and that's what we call our exec positions. So they have a little more leadership in the SA. And then we have senior, junior, sophomore, female, and male rep. Obviously, we'll elect freshmen when they come in the fall. And then we also have international rep, which we have 4 women running for that role this year. And so it's not specified that we have male and female, so we're just going to have 2 female international reps.
Okay, sounds cool.
Those are it.
And so how can students vote? Where do they need to vote? I know you just mentioned the times. If you want to touch base on that just one more time, yes. Where can they vote?
They can vote on Pipeline. You just go to Pipeline, and on Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. is when it opens, and it should say voting up at the top, but if it doesn't, you can just search SA elections and it should come up, and then that goes through 8 a.m. on Thursday, and we'll announce the winners at 9 a.m. on Thursday in chapel. But if it's very likely that a lot of these positions will be very close, and so if no one wins the majority, then we'll have runoff elections starting Friday at 9 a.m. to Saturday at 9 a.m.
So it sounds like it's coming in fast. It's coming in full swing here.
Yeah.
This voting's beginning. And so I think that you have a good idea of what this is like since you've been in this position before. Kind of sum up your year as president and what you've enjoyed so far about being this Student Association president.
Great. Yeah, I have really loved being Student Association president. This year was not what I expected. I was thinking today that I was standing there a year ago and talking about things that I had no idea how I was going to do. But luckily the student body trusted me, and we've gotten to do a lot of those things. I've really enjoyed, obviously changing the open dorm policy was kind of the highlight of my presidential time. But I've also just enjoyed all the service we've been able to do and all the people I've been able to meet. And I hope that we've brought people together a little better than they were a year ago.
Yeah, it's been great seeing you throughout this process. As I'm a freshman this year, it's been cool to see how you've been handling that position. And as you said, there was 3 people that are running for president. Can you tell us who those people are?
Yeah, so Michael Krupka was one, and Parker Pruitt and Evan Wolfenbarger. And they all kind of gave speeches today in chapel, and if you missed that and you want to know more about them as candidates, you can go look on their social media or around the Student Center, but also you can watch chapel today online at HU16 actually.
All right, sounds good. So people can still check that out as voting begins. And moving aside from voting, what else is going on as this year winds down? And in the Student Association, what else do y'all have going on?
Yeah, so obviously elections are going to be huge for us. That's kind of one of my last jobs as president, is getting to handle the elections. And so we are going to have probably another service project. We're very involved with Bisons for Christ, so we encourage everyone to do that. And we'll do our own service project. We'll probably have a couple more parties in the stew. I will pass the gavel during finals week, and I'll help train the new SA. And aside from that, it's looking like it's almost over.
It's almost over. It's winding down. Well, we thank you for being here today with us, and we hope the best for you in the future and for future voting as well.